Welcome back to True Horsemanship. It was windy today, so I'm opt to narrate this for a while. This is Blitzy, as we know, the untrainable horse, little Arab. She had pulled muscle a little bit from her tightening up when we started riding her, so we've been keeping it low keyed, which in her is a good thing, so it don't matter. I'm not losing ground. A horse like her, actually, I'll probably be gaining ground. So today was our first canter day. I'm going to take it one step at a time. I'm going to walk, trot her, go back to basics, just trot her around for a little bit, walk around, warm her up some, and horses so many times like Blitzy has been marked untrainable. Well, in reality, they're not. You just got to make sure all your I's and are dotted and let them know they can learn how to read. They got to, they need to know that they can write before they can read. You don't expect a kid to learn how to read before he learns the alphabet. A horse like Blitzy, that's what it needs to do. She needs to go through and learn everything. And in reality, yes, it seems like it takes longer, but on the grand scale of things, I'll be farther ahead like a horse like her. It's that simple. I get too much of a hurry riding these horses, so like I said, I'm just going to walk her around and trot her a little bit, just warm her up. As time goes, I'll go ahead and extend her trot a little bit. And at first I'm going to just trot her into her lope. If it is a lope, might be a first time, might be a run, but since I'm so picky about half developing a horse's mouth, I got the horse pretty much under control. Now Blitzy, once she stops, she still gets a little nervous and tense, so something we just have to keep on going, and that's why it's going to be important for her to get on a vertical, because for her to get on a vertical the way I like, in other words, her head in front of her face straight up and down, she's got to be relaxed, which means her back muscle is going to be relaxed, her neck muscle is relaxed. Right here, I'm just going to start doing some rollbacks to get her feeling that little extra movement in there instead of just putting her on a circle and letting her trot. Her rollbacks right now are not pretty, but they will come. Now, interesting side note, you watch your nose up. If somebody keeps trying to back a horse like this and not get him soft on the vertical, eventually they're going to have a sore back because their back's hollowed out. Like right now, I'm just going to grab them out, and she's got to be responsible for it. This was our first lope. In her case, it was a lope. Alright, I'm going to hold my hand steady until she drops her head. She drops it, and release it a little bit. But then at one point, like I've said in other past videos, I want to grab it. I want softness and loose reins with her on the vertical. She's got to be responsible for her own actions. And with that, I'll get a better stop and a better back and everything. And like I said, that was her first lope. And it just goes to show you, this horse was really nervous. Like I said, it was earmarked as an untrainable horse because of that. And I'll just canter short ways and then stop, and a little bit farther, then stop, and day's progress, I'll start opening her up and canter full circles and take her to arena and go to work. You know, one step at a time, people. If you take short steps, you keep your mishaps down to a minimum. You know, right there I quit riding and she came down. Now, Blitzy's most comfortable way is going clockwise when I'm on her. So I'm going to use that to my benefit. I don't care about working one side more than the other today because this is our first lope. So I'm going to lope her the direction she's most comfortable with. Then I'll switch. I will lope her the other direction, but I'm going to use her being more relaxed going clockwise to my benefit. Working on getting that darn neck softened up. At the end of the day, this is probably going to be the hardest thing to do with it. But I'm not going to be satisfied with it. Well, she just did a little bit, so we'll quit. Let's move on. I'll keep working on it until she completely gets it. I'm going to canter the other way. Usually by now I got him in a canter. Well, Blitzy being the type of horse she is, I'm not worried about it. I'll keep trotting into it, and that was a nice departure. Now these rollbacks here, you know, she ain't doing pretty. This is her first time doing them at a canter. It's going to help her, you know, take off, depart on that correct lead too. So Blitzy's came around, they're a pretty good horse, and I'm satisfied with the product. So, you know, that's, as I say, the proof's in the pudding. So at the end of the day, she did good. I'm happy, and everybody's happy. And, you know, one step at a time. Don't get in a hurry. Don't get so wound up about how far you get, how fast. Just let the horse tell you. Basically, when I started on this horse today, she told me she was ready for a lope, so I took it. And that's what I did. I listened to my little voice a little bit. The horse will tell me when I'm ready. So anyway, as I always say, be true to the horse, they'll be true to you, and God bless and take care. Thank you.